3 hours ago, I posted this. Oh, pause. I posted this video here with the timestamp proving that Joe Blue admits you cannot trust him. Then 1 hour ago, I got informed that he's actually exposed himself multiple times. And I said that I would love to read it. He then quotes it, and I just now responded. I found it. Now, it actually is hilarious. I will make it split screen so you can see it. We are gonna focus on both January highlight and February highlight. Because on the January highlight, we have this amazing quote by Joe Blue here. Answering Rima suit. It's obvious you are making wrong and making stuff up to suit yourself by seeing how many paragraphs you need to say I'm wrong in. 12 days ago, right? Because Rima's suit was making up the response to what Joe is saying. I attempted to flick to the person fired. I missed but the bullet RNG. I missed, but the bullet RNG of the dual pistols landed, and the shots landed the shots anyway. No, then you didn't miss. You just sweep across him and had trigger for you, so you still landed the shot. That's all there is to it. You're trying to justify cheating. But fair enough, this is a rather long comment. And here Joe is saying that Rimasud is writing a paragraph to say multiple different ways that Joe Blue is wrong. Now, if we take the February highlight, that's 2 days ago, which is 10 days younger than the comment here. And we then go down to the comment section. We then find Joe's own comment. We then scroll a little down, just a little, because you can see here, not that one. There is his main comment, Taco Tommy. Another comment by Joe Blue, Taco Tommy. And then we have this one here 1 day ago that is also edited. Now, this here is a paragraph, okay? If I start them at the same place, it should be roughly like that. This here approximately would mount to a paragraph. The lines are closer to each other here, so I will give Joe the benefit of the doubt and say this here is then the paragraph. If we take here, and I then drag from here, because then the mark is not going to disappear. Like, what the fuck is this, Joe? how many paragraphs do you need to show that Taco Tommy is wrong? So does paragraphs help, or does paragraphs not help? Or is it only when you write the paragraph that it's allowed, and when other writes a paragraph, it's not allowed? But even better, it gets even better. It's obvious you're wrong and making up stuff. Like he's quoting Joe Blue. He's quoting Joe Blue. So how come I can explain perfectly my side, but all you guys do is say blah 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 blah. Like what? Rima Suit is perfectly explaining here what's going on, what his side of the story is, what his angle is, but Joe is directly denying it here. He's just directly denying it. You know, invincible ignorance fallacy. Let me do this real quick. That one there. This is a refusal to accept a well-proven argument for one of many reasons related to stubbornness. If I just simply do this again, over to the video. Wow. So this is your response to literally your own words, finding which things actually speaks for themselves. Exactly. But can you explain how the amount of paragraphs a person writes means I'm wrong? Joe, you're writing a paragraph here. So how does this, the amount of paragraphs that's 2.5 times longer than what Rimasu did, how does writing this entire novel here prove that Taco Tommy is wrong? By your own word. But how can you explain how the amount of paragraphs a person writes means I'm wrong? But can you, Joe, explain how the amount of paragraphs you write means Taco Tommy is wrong? I'm just by your own logic, Joe. Your own logic. It's your logic, nothing else. Just you're stating these logical things. Apparently, you have this amazing logic. Your logic is this and this. Yet you are writing a novel up here. Please do explain. Please do explain. But you guys need to. But you guys need it explained even when things speak for themselves. It does speak for itself, Joe. Joe, it does speak for itself. Yeah. Wow, he cannot. Rimsu cannot believe it flew right over his head. Neither can I. Joe does not understand anything. Even if it's his own words, he does not agree with it at all. And it just continues. I didn't note what was actually happening here. I just know Rimasud is logically proving Joe Blue wrong time and time again. And Joe only basically proving me right. Joe. But if I'm not mistaken, Rimasu then did this here. Yep, okay. Here Joe is whining about the paragraphs Rimasud is writing. Here Joe is saying that paragraphs should be validized, that there is a certain validity to paragraphs. But he's also saying that you should only trust his paragraphs because books of truth and lies are both written by forming paragraphs. So you should only trust his paragraph and nothing else. But in my previous video, which this video here is a follow-up with, my previous video here, Do Not Trust Me, written by Joe Blue himself. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, meaning Joe Blue is wrong 92% of the time and only right 8% of the time. If we take the next timestamp and we zoom in, I don't appeal to statistical improbabilities because I don't think they are rational. Okay. Statistical improbability. Statistical improbability refer to events or outcomes that have a very low likelihood of occurring based on statistical analysis. Okay, that's quote Quora. Fine. This is how small is considered statistical impossible? A statistician would say don't play the Powerball because you don't because you're expected on average to lose money every time you play. That is fair. There is no hard cutoff sufficient improbability It depends what you're trying to do. On a coin flip, there is no right answer. It has become the de facto standard to use 5% as a cutoff. Fine, 5% as a cutoff. But that does not mean it's only 5%. On a given thing where you are trying to find a certain thing, you should not go for the very unlikely thing to happen. As the statistical improbability definition from Crowder. Now, out of 8% of Joe's I caught a cheater videos, which one should we randomly pick? Out of the 8%, which one should we randomly pick? This Fortnite? 5 minutes. I don't have sound on. I don't have my ears on. Meanwhile, okay, I need my headphones to see what he's whining about. Why would you use that charge attack? Oh, it's not a catch. I caught a cheater. Huh. Is there anything? Fortnite. Ah, yeah, there are Fortnite cheaters. We'll take this instead. What's sus about this? Absolutely nothing sus about that whatsoever. You caught you off guard. You're trying to melee him while being off target. He's using I paused too early. A pump shotgun, a mythic pump shotgun. That deals quite a lot of damage. And you're only using a melee weapon. You're doing it again, Joe. You're using a melee weapon that has a very far cooldown, long cooldown. Like, so if we say this is one of your 8% videos where you think you are right. Why did you use it like that? Now, you cannot hear Joe talk whatsoever, so you don't know what about all these things he think is sus. And if you note, his cheater video has absolutely nothing. But if you go back up, when he's farming Rashta for views, he got likes. When he's farming Real Berg, he got more likes, more views. When he's farming Jen Snake, he got the same amount, but crap ton of views. Does this one have? No. If we then take Azerized, got likes. Shroud, like he's farming other people for likes and views. Because his own videos are not giving him anything. His own Fortnite journey is not giving him anything. Farming Jack Frags. Like, so there is no way you can trust anything that comes out of Joe Blue's mouth. Because he does in fact appeal to statistical improbabilities. He does in fact lie and fake and manipulate evidence. My entire channel is proof of that. He's incapable of actually saying anything. He's not supporting his own words, and there is nothing logical about what he's saying unless you are naive enough to randomly follow what he trust what he's saying. I had a video further back. It was I think it was one of these here where I showed. See, he deleted the comments, so it's difficult to. I think it was this one. So it's difficult to find. No, it was not that one. It's difficult to find because he deleted the comments. But there was one of the videos where there was like 104 comments only by Joe Blue. It was not this one either. It should only have another person's comments now. Nope, not that one either. I think this is the one. Might actually be this one here. It had an insane amount of comments from Joe Blue, and then he chose to delete the comments because he does not stand by what he's saying. He does not agree with what he's saying. And the reason why he's deleting his comments over here is because he cannot manipulate the comments on my channel. He can only manipulate the comments on his own channel. Over here, he can manipulate, delete, and erase as many comments as he desires. For example, I think if we take this one, and we then go in here, there should be... Okay, no, it was not that one. There's... that one? Mute. Newest. Not that one. It's where Joe is replying to Alex. And then deleted it. Jack Franks? Stop playing. There should be a... Give me 2 seconds. If we scroll down here and see that Joe has provided nothing but evidence responding to Alex QQ1GM. If we then look for Alex QQ1GM as a commentator in this thread here, Alex QQ1GM, Alex QQ1GM, Alex QQ1GM, like, there should be a comment between here. Now, I have given Joe the benefit of the doubt and said newest first. If we do top comments and we then say the same comment, there we go. That can be even... Even here, there should be a comment between these two and a comment between these two by Alex. But if we sort by newest first, because that's the one where you get most viable replies, the most common section of replies parts, they're not there. He's manipulating the comment section. There should be someone here between here by Alex again. Like, and the funny part is Joe says, "I'm only censoring trolls." No, you're not. No, you are not. You are censoring people that actually proves you wrong, who you cannot argue against because your own logic is not supported by yourself. That is factual, Joe. I have proven it in my previous video, right here. If I just take the comment section. This video here. My video, Do Not Trust Me, by Joke Blerp. See, even my comment section is doing this. Sort by newest first, then it appears. I do not understand why it's still happening, because I have sorted it by newest first, so if you go to the video itself, yeah, it does it. And you can see sort by newest first. So even my creator section is wonky. Comments. See, even my creator section is wonky. I need to do this every single time there is anything. He cannot claim it's because it's in the creator section. No, 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 no. That's not how it works. Do I have anything? Nope. And it does it again. Like, but thanks to this here by Rimasu, I now see so many times also. I've gone through more and more and more and more. Joe is contradicting himself time and time and time again. It is in fact hilarious how many times he is proving himself wrong. But yeah, this was just a follow-up. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want more comment section comedy, go to Joe's own videos, find where people are proving him wrong, and then scroll out. He will deny it as hard as he can, and then claim people are a cheater. You're not doing that because you're hating on me. You just want to appear like neutral party and not the cheater that you are. Like he claims everyone disagreeing with him, every single one that disagrees with him is a cheater. Regardless if they're a cheater or not, Joe just simply claims they're a cheater based on nothingness. Other than people disagreeing with him. That's the only thing he needs. You disagree with Joke Blerp. You are a cheater because he got the hero name called the anti-cheater. Right. Justice.